380, run! Go. Set. Why did it not? Set. Set. 380, run! Green 80, run! Go. Set. Go. Green 80, run! Go, hey! 380, run! Run!
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third and a yard. That's to Waddle again. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Tua now on first down. That's taken in by Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with first and goal.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Now he'll run it. And And he will power his way into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now it's Dobbins. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
If that's the way you want to run it on 1st down, a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The man in motion here is Chark. Pass brought in by Chark. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will get into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's Dobbins. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, LA.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Second down and 8. Back to throw is Tua. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, you better hold up here in pass protection.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and long. Here's Tungo Bailoa. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
First and 10. To throw is Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Herbert now on first down. That's hard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards. On play action, it's Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll tuck it and take off. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And now he loses the football. He works free. Right side. Still going. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On play action, now Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Deonte Banks comes up to make the play. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
They face 2nd down and 7. Herbert. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Herbert. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and goal. To throw is Herbert. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
You have to wonder if we look back at the end of this game, Mike, and say, was this a prime opportunity for this offense that they blew after that 3rd down sack? Opportunity to take the lead here late in the game, and instead, I think there's a real decision about whether or not they should just take the 3 and chip away at this lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tua, give it to Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll motion the tight end Smith. A run out of the gun with A-Chain. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. From the gun, here's Tua. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Drive will start on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On third and long, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. On the carry, here's A-Chain. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. They'll run with A-Chain. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll run. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points for the defense. They do get it at the 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. The man in motion here is Chark. Open man's got it. That's Chark. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, L.A. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
The left side catch made by McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
A run on 1st and goal. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ray. Set.
Now Herbert. And he will get into the end zone for the two and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That one caught by Smith. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Miami.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Now a screen set up for Achane. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Achane. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, they're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for a gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. 32 yards. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. Is just short off the crossbar. Hit it as well as he could, but it's no good. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard mark. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll check this down to the running back. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Tight end motioning left. They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Tua. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That one good for 26 yards. On first and 10, here's Tua. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That is caught left side by Waddle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Again, it's Tua. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second and a yard. A run up the middle with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Now a 3rd and 2. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long.